Kim Kardashian is contemplating a cease and desist order against Kanye West as she prepares a strong attorney for their custody dispute. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kim Kardashian is once again caught in the middle of public drama, but this time it's not something she ever wanted to face. Even though she's used to having her life talked about in the media, things have gone too far now, especially with the way her ex-husband Kanye West, now called Ye, has been behaving on social media. His recent actions and words have left Kim feeling upset and concerned, not only for herself but also for the well-being of their 4 children. Late one night, Ye took to X, the platform that used to be known as Twitter, and began sharing several posts that shocked many people. He talked about some very personal and disrespectful things, bringing up Kim, Taylor Swift, and Madonna in a way that made a lot of people uncomfortable. His words were not only offensive but also inappropriate, especially since he mentioned sensitive topics that many feel should never be made light of. One of his most disturbing posts referred to a past private video Kim was involved in years ago with her ex-boyfriend, Ray J. This is a part of Kim's history she has tried to move past, especially for the sake of her children. Ye even called Kim his nanny and mentioned wanting to make another private video, using language that was not only disrespectful but also deeply disturbing. For someone who is the father of her children, this kind of talk shocked Kim to the core. She never expected that someone she once shared a life with would speak in such a way about her, especially in public and on the internet where their children could one day come across it. An insider shared with DailyMail.com that Kim feels she has no other option now but to take legal action. She has reportedly decided to send a cease and desist letter to Ye, hoping to put an end to the hurtful comments and posts. On top of that, she is also getting ready for what might be a serious legal battle over the custody of their kids. Kim shares 4 children with Ye: North, who is 11, Saint, who is 9, Chicago, who is 7, and Psalm, who is 5. Kim has always tried to make sure her children are protected from the mess of their parents' public lives, but that is becoming harder as the kids grow up. The source said that Kim was completely shocked and hurt when she saw Ye's latest posts. She wanted them taken down right away because they were not only disrespectful to her but also damaging to their children. Kim has been doing her best to keep the kids away from the drama. But it's getting harder to do that now. The kids are old enough to use phones and look things up on the internet, and one of them, North, even has alerts set on her phone about her dad. That means whenever Ye posts something new, North likely sees it, and that's something Kim is very worried about. Even though Kim became famous many years ago partly because of that old video with Ray J, she has always made a big effort to keep her kids from knowing too much about it. She wants them to grow up feeling proud of their mom and not embarrassed or confused by things from the past. So, when Ye brought up the video in such a harsh way, it felt like a deep betrayal. According to the insider, Kim is now being advised by people close to her to consider asking for full custody of the kids, so she can make sure they are fully protected from more public outbursts. Kim and Ye were married for 6 years, from 2014 until 2021. Their relationship had its ups and downs, and their divorce was far from smooth. Since then, Ye has often made headlines for his unusual and sometimes troubling behavior, from strange interviews to wearing clothes that many people found offensive. He even wore a black outfit that reminded people of something very hateful and dangerous from history, and he showed off a symbol many people consider deeply hurtful. During a recent conversation with DJ Academics, Ye said some very personal things about his time with Kim. He admitted that he regretted having children with her, saying he didn't want to be with her after only 2 months into their relationship. This was another painful blow for Kim. These kinds of statements not only hurt her, but they also affect their kids, who may one day hear about everything their dad has said. Ye went on to say that he doesn't feel like he has control over his own children and blamed Kim and her family, calling them a white family that controls black children who are part of his legacy. This kind of comment has sparked even more debate online, and Kim is trying to stay strong through it all. This isn't the first time Kim and Ye have disagreed over parenting. A while ago, Ye got upset when a song was released by Diddy, who is now in jail facing serious charges. The song featured their daughter North's voice, and Ye threatened to go to war over it. That caused more tension between him and Kim, who has always tried to keep things calm for the sake of their children. Now, Kim is getting ready for whatever might come next. She is working with one of the top divorce lawyers in the business, Laura Wasser, who has represented many big names in Hollywood. Laura helped Kim before during her short marriage to basketball player Kris Humphries and also during her earlier legal issues with Ye. With Ye continuing to act unpredictably, Kim wants to be fully prepared in case things get worse. The insider close to Kim said that Laura has already been getting ready for this moment. They've been watching Ye's behavior for a while now, and it's clear to Kim and her team that she might need to take stronger legal steps soon. It's not something Kim wants, but she feels she has no choice anymore. Her main concern is making sure her kids are safe, happy, and protected from the chaos. Kim is very strong, but she's also human. All of this public drama is taking a toll on her, and she's finding it harder and harder to keep smiling and pretending everything is okay. She's especially worried about how all this will affect her children in the long run. The same insider said that Kim has reached a breaking point. She doesn't think she can handle much more of this back and forth with Ye. It's hurting not just her, but their whole family, and something has to change. Even though Kim has always been in the spotlight and knows how to handle attention, this is not the kind of attention she wants. She would rather focus on her children, her work, and her life moving forward. But with Ye continuing to share troubling posts and making public comments about her and their past, it's becoming impossible to stay silent. At the end of the day, Kim just wants peace. She wants to raise her kids in a loving and stable environment. But with Ye constantly stirring up drama online and making headlines for all the wrong reasons, that peace seems far away. Still, Kim is not giving up. She's doing everything she can to protect her children, and if that means going to court and fighting for full custody, then she's ready to do it. The whole situation has left many fans worried about what will happen next. Some are supporting Kim, saying she's doing the right thing by standing up for herself and her children. Others are watching closely to see if Ye will respond or continue his troubling behavior. No matter what happens, it's clear that Kim is going to keep fighting for what she believes is best for her family. She has been through so much already, but she's not letting it break her. For Kim Kardashian, this is not about fame or attention anymore. It's about being a mother and doing what's right for her children. She may have once lived for the spotlight, but now her focus is on something much more important, keeping her family safe, happy, and away from the storm that seems to follow her ex-husband everywhere he goes. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.